I'm sort of paying my bills. And I tell you, I never, I'm not surprised anymore at the lack of service and attentiveness and intelligence totally lacking in American business and the people they're hiring, and especially the last couple of generations of people. Yeah, I'm an old guy, but I actually believe in people giving halfway decent service. For instance, 7 Brew Coffee. What the? I just looked on their website. They're in like 20 states, but it's this stupid model that it's pricey coffee. $7 for that. Seven effing dollars for that. So they're trying to compete with Starbucks, but they've got it set up like Chick-fil-A. 2 lanes of drive-through coming up, and young ladies coming out with a tablet because they have no menu. There's nothing but a big. There's nothing but a big uh, bar, a bar chart, whatever they call them, that you have to point your camera at to read a menu. And I'm like, and then I look at the other reviews, and half of the people are saying the same thing. It's like stupid. So this girl comes up with her little tablet, and it's raining. It's dead of winter. It's well, it says 50 degrees, but still, they got people walking outside, you know, in the weather, taking orders when you could just, have a buzzer there and just talk to me. Anyway, they think this is clever. So I'm like, all I want is and there's a McDonald's next door. I should have went there. You $1.50 coffee. I said, all I want is a small black coffee. And I said, but can I get a hot chocolate? Do you use real? Is it real hot chocolate? She goes, oh yes, we use real chocolate milk. I'm like, okay, well, chocolate milk, not chocolate syrup. And all right, I'll take your word for it. I said, but can you give me a big cup? Because I mix them. She says, well, why don't you just order a mocha? Okay, a mocha. Okay, give me a freaking mocha. So cars are pulling up. I finally get up to the spot there, and there's nobody there. There's nobody I'm on the outside lane. They're handing coffees to the people in the inside lane, and they're just pulling right through. So I'm just sitting there. And I'm sitting there, and I'm sitting there. And I'm looking inside, and there's like 5 people in there making coffee. How many people does it take to pour a cup of coffee? And I'm watching them, and the girl makes one coffee, and she's putting something in it, and I'm like, that's not hot chocolate. She sets it on the counter, and it just sits there. Because the 2 girls are down, Diddy. The 2 girls are down taking orders out in the rain, and they're probably making $20 an hour. They're paying people $15, $20 an hour to work in a goddamn fast food joint. That shows you where it's all going. It's just stupid business models. And I'm sure some investor business boys thought this was a great idea because, they don't give a shit about the service or the product. They give a shit about the bottom line and their stock options and that kind of shit. So I'm sitting there waiting on this. Finally, one of the girls comes up and goes in and picks it up, and comes out and hands it to me. My mocha. It's supposed to be a small coffee and a little hot chocolate. Turns into a large for $7 fucking dollars. And I taste it before she leaves. I said, this is cold. She's looking at me like, what? It's fucking cold. Can I get another one, please? I said a coffee, small black coffee and hot chocolate in it. That's all I wanted. She says, you mean a mocha? Yeah, I mean a fucking mocha. So she goes back in and she's telling them, well, do you want it hot? I go, yeah, hot. She says, well, we can make it extra hot. And I'm like, make it extra hot. Because by the time she dumps whatever cold crap into it, it's not hot anymore. So she goes in, the girl makes it, puts it on the counter, and I'm watching. I'm like, until she brings it right up. And the cup is warm. I'm like, that's fine. And I look at her and go, I won't be back. This is stupid. I said, I could have gone next door to McDonald's and got a $1.50 and got the same thing. Better. So I'm like, Jesus Christ. And it's like this everywhere. It's like this everywhere now. You know? You go to a place and that just sucks, and people are just eating it up because they're dumb. They're fucking dumb. The whole fucking country is turned to shit. And it's like, if you say, oh, you know what? We got a new president. He's actually going to try to do something. And then you realize, no, Congress is going to sit on their thumbs. They're all bought and paid for. And if you say something, like we should maybe eliminate people. You say anything like that, you're suddenly, FBI is knocking on your fucking door. I can't tell what the hell they put in it. Doesn't taste like hot chocolate. Mocha. More flavored poison, from the people that make our food. Oh, Bobby Kennedy Jr., he's a wackadoo. He's crazy. Yeah, he wants to take poison out of your food. That's fucking nuts. Oh, what's his name? Hegseth or something? Decorated veteran, combat veteran. Putting him in charge of the Department of Defense. That's crazy. We want these generals that wear dresses, We want generals that call the Chinese and give them a heads up. Well, these globalists are globalist stooges that are running shit, I think they're going to get their comeuppance one day, So, as far as being American, I got plenty of fishing poles. I got plenty of lures, lead weighted lures, and in fact, I just bought another one. It's called a Fold AR. It's cool. I don't know why I bought it. It's just, and then of course there's a problem with that, and the financing. But I think I've talked about that. So I just said, fuck it, just put it on my credit card. I don't give a shit. So anyway, I got to pick somebody up, take them to the airport. It's just like this everywhere, And then occasionally you find something. It's the same thing with mechanics. I mean, this guy that I got working on my shit, it's just he puts a brand new transmission in the thing, and it fucks up, it fails, and I'm like, dude, it's guaranteed, it's warranted. They even want, they're called Jasper, $3,000, $4,000 transmission for this fucking SUV I got, which is just breaking me. I put so much money into this thing, keep it running, because I can't afford a new one, I went to the Cadillac dealer. I took my Cadillac there to see if they could take a look at it real quick. Of course they can't, And I'm looking at these brand new SUVs they got in there, Escalades, $160,000. $160,000 for a fucking Cadillac Escalade. It's the same platform as this Suburban, and the Tahoe, and the other one, the Yukon. And the Yukons and the Suburbans and shit are pushing $100,000. I'm like, I can't get into a new car, and I can't get anything from a Cadillac. I put a new engine in that. That cost me $5,000. Oh, man. So, fuck this shit. Who is this? Jackson Thrasher get on there. These idiots, some kid, he just keeps writing Diddy over and over again. Like I give a shit. I don't care who's in the chat room writing shit. And for some reason this thing will It gets suppressed because I use foul language. You know, they shadow ban me. But occasionally somebody picks up on it. Hey, you know, I'm just another one of these crazy people out there talking. You know, talking about my shitty coffee from 7 Brew, whatever it is. Shitty coffee. Anyway, fuck it.